Call of Duty Black Ops 6 started out with 8 perks: Juggernog, Stamina Up, Speed Cola, Deadshot, Quick Revive, Electric Cherry, PhD Flopper, and Melee Macchiato. 5 ammo mods: Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, Dead Wire, Napalm Burst, and Shadow Rift, and 5 field upgrades: Aether Shroud, Frenzied Guard, Dark Flare, Healing Aura, and Energy Mine. Now once Season 1 hit, we got Vulturade as a perk, Light Mend as a new ammo mod, and Tesla Storm back as a field upgrade, all to go along with the new map at the time, Citadel de Mort. Now in Season 2, to go with the Tomb, we got Death Perception, and that was it. In Season 3 with Shattered Veil, we got Double Tap returning as a perk, and the returning field upgrade Frost Blast. In Season 4, all we got for Zombies content, besides any new modes, was Shatter Blast. Now with most recently, Season 5, with the Reckoning, we got the new field upgrade Mr. Peaks, which we'll get to in a moment. Now real quick, I want to go through what we had in Cold War, which we ended off with 10 perks being Juggernog, Speed Cola, Quick Revive, Stamina Up, Elemental Pop, Deadshot, Tombstone, Meal Kick, Death Perception, and PhD Flopper. For ammo mods, we ended off with 5 being Shatter Blast, Frost Blast, Napalm Burst, Brain Rot, and Dead Wire. Lastly, with field upgrades, we ended off with 8 being Frost Blast, Energy Mine, Aether Shroud, Healing Aura, Ring of Fire, Frenzied Guard, Toxic Growth, and Tesla Storm. Now, what new content have we actually gotten from Black Ops 6 that hasn't been reused? Well, it actually depends on how you look at it. We've gotten Melee Macchiato, Shadow Rift, Dark Flare, Light Mend, and Mr. Peaks, adding up to 5. You can include Vulturade and Double Tap if you want, since they've been changed since their last appearance a little bit, and it's been that long since we've seen them return, which would make this now 7. Now within in-season content, we've gotten 8 things added to the game, and depending on how you look at it, only 2 of those were completely new. Unless you want to count Vulturade and Double Tap, that would still be half of the content is just reused from Cold War. Death Perception, Frost Blast, Shatter Blast, and Tesla Storm all were added in Cold War and were brought back in this game, advertised as new content. Now I could understand with augments they could really change up how they work, but it doesn't help that 2 of those are ammo mods, meaning that with the ammo mods, almost like 2 of those augments are going to be activates quicker and could activate on elite enemies. When Black Ops 6 first came out, I would have expected these to be out within the game at launch, especially if these are going to carry over to Black Ops 7, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. When I hear new content, I'm thinking of something completely brand new that we haven't had, not a old or reused ammo mod, field upgrade that they've changed up a little bit and they threw it in there, labeling it as new with whatever map they came out with. As the seasons were coming out, I didn't realize this at the moment, but now as we're inching closer to Black Ops 7, I've come to realize that I really feel like they reused all this content that could have been in the game just to puff out Black Ops 6 until the release of Black Ops 7. Something else I want to talk about is having the new content locked behind some sort of event. I'm completely fine with you having to unlock the new field upgrade or ammo mod with some sort of challenge, but when you make that challenge a in-season event where you have to wait for it while the new map just came out, and that's when you're going to be playing zombies the most, it really sucks. And if it wasn't more obvious than now that they screwed up with this when they added the Mr. Peaks field upgrade, advertised it within the map trailer, and then once the map came out, it was an in-season unlockable. And on top of that fact, there's a Easter egg, a side Easter egg, we can't even access because we don't have the field upgrade. Why not release it with the map so people can use it while playing the new map? This goes for Season 4 as well, where they only release Shatter Blast as the only new zombies content besides Grief and whatnot, as in-season event unlockables. Reckoning just came out. A lot of people are on playing zombies, so they're going to want to use the new field upgrade, but they can't. They're going to get their fix from the new map, playing it give their opinion on it, like it, hate it. If you're not too into zombies, you're not going to want to come back and play just for a new field upgrade. And you go in, first of all, you have to play a few games to unlock it, because it's going to be tied to some XP, or it's going to be end reward to challenges. But once you played the new map and you're not grinding out camos, and especially with Black Ops 6 where the replayability isn't all there unless you just really enjoy the map, going back in with friends and taking them through the Easter egg, you're not going to want to go back just for that one field upgrade or that one ammo mod. I can understand a field upgrade a little bit, but an ammo mod? Really? The whole thing with a new map is not only it being the big selling point, it's a whole new complete environment that you can explore and run around in. A lot of the times it's the new wonder weapons, new perks, new field upgrades that you can use while exploring that new map. So not having that element there of testing out all these new perks and field upgrades and whatnot, it's just you going through a map and that's about it. You get the wonder weapon, you might do the Easter egg, but you don't play around with any of these other elements within the map. So like I mentioned before, I feel like they did this all to have some content for Black Ops 6 so they could release more with Black Ops 7. So my expectations for Black Ops 7 now is to have a lot more new content, not just old and reused, new content. That is, if all this carries over to Black Ops 7, which it should. We will get our confirmation at some point soon, but all of this perks, ammo mods, field upgrades should carry over to Black Ops 7, and they add more on top of that. Then I might understand more why they did it like this, but it would still suck, because what if you didn't want to get Black Ops 7? This is a complete separate game, Black Ops 6, from Black Ops 7, because you can buy them separately. So if you buy Black Ops 6, you're getting all this reused content, as opposed to having it already in Black Ops 7 and whatnot. Now the other thing they do add within seasons are new gobblegums, but I didn't want to bring that up because first of all, not a lot of people like using gobblegums already, and on top of that, it still leaves it up to chance. These gobblegums will come out and you have a % chance of even unlocking them to be used once in a game, unless you unlock more than one. Little side tangent I want to go on before I end this video is, with each new season, they would label it as new augments, which that would be referring to when Death Perception or Double Tap or Vulture Raid came out. They would have new augments with the perk, but they just label it as new augments, which even before Black Ops 6 came out, I was really hoping that within seasons we would get new augments for pre-existing perks, like new ones for Juggernog or Speed Cola that really changed the game, or anything for field upgrades. I was really hoping that we'd get content like that within the seasons, but we just haven't gotten any of that, and I'm afraid that if Black Ops 7 comes out, they keep the augment system, which I'm sure they are. If we're even going to get any new augments for pre-existing perks and whatnot, I haven't even thought about that until now, but I'm hoping we do at least get some new ones. But yeah, that was just a quick video I wanted to make, ranting on about the sort of reuse of content within Black Ops 6, as far as field upgrades and perks and mods go. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and please have yourself a damn good one.